Digamonde, digamonde, digamon yago nara chikuon he. Eh, sama pass by no chugindago. Upa izaka manara chumpogi he. I found another nora koda nara e he. I stood by you, cause I loved you. What's up, good people? My name is Jay, and I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien in South Korea. I'm from Kenya. I came here soon after high school. That is 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, I've lived in Korea most of my 20s. I do everything Korean way. I think in Korean, I write music in Korean. I think I feel more comfortable and open within the Korean culture and society more than I would be in Kenya, I think. The first thing that made me feel like I actually belong here is the first time I could speak Korean fluently. And you know, when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. So when I started, you know, communicating properly with an actual Korean, like a whole conversation, not missing anything, I was like, oh, damn, okay. I think this is it. Most of my memories have been with friends in Daegu, taking trips to Dokdo. And I think when I started getting into this Korean culture is when I started participating in Korean contests, like speaking. So yeah, I participated in some Korean speaking contests and I won most of them, or all of them. And I started appearing on TVs and doing TV shows, performances.
Jambo, jina langu ni Jane, nimetoka Kenya, nina miaka 26 na mimi ni mwanafunzi hapa.
Like I did a few shows with KBS, we were introducing Africa, we were talking about M-Pesa, we were like, you know, mostly they want to educate people more about Africa, the way it is. So we would talk about Kenya, we would talk about Africa. We'll be like with other guys from South Africa, Ethiopia. So it would be like a panel. We are talking about African situation because most people, they don't know. One of my best moments was when I was shooting a TV show and we were doing 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights a shoot. And we went all over Korea, like literally just shooting. I have had a few, because, you know, being an alien in Korea, it's, especially living in the village side where they're not open to a lot of cultures, it was quite tough because of the discrimination stuff and all this. But the other side, self-inflicted bad moments, I have some. Like I said before, I love music, so I was just listening to music and watching a music video, going to the subway station, and boom, I missed a step and I rolled down staircases, 7 staircases. And I thought I was waking up to actually, get up and keep going, but I woke up in an ambulance. Yeah, they took me to the hospital, and I had dreadlocks actually that time. And you know how African, we put some metal in our hair to like make it shiny? I had those, and they didn't know how to remove it when they were taking the CT scan, so they cut my hair. They cut my hair some pieces, and they're like, oh, sorry, we couldn't take it off, and you needed to go to the MRI, you needed to get scanned. Like, it's okay. So from that time, I don't have dreadlocks anymore. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I have trauma. I don't like using subways anymore. I see stairs, I'm like, am I gonna fall again? So I usually just take a bus or drive somewhere. I'm not a subway people anymore. Wow. I can never live without music. I have to listen or play or play djembe, anything instrumental, anything musical. I cannot live without music. I will be on the street, no headphones on, but I'm vibing in my own head. I'm making a song in my own head. So that is one. Number 2, and don't get me wrong, but I cannot live without alcohol. I have to drink. I have to drink some. And whiskey is expensive, so I go for a house whiskey. Jameson is one of my go-to whiskeys, but I would drink Jack Daniels as well. I write my music in Korean, and I write them through experience. I have to have gone through something to write about it, or see somebody going through something, and they don't know how to express it, so I express it through songs. And the song that we listened to, it's called Nigga Mwande. Nigga is like you. Monde is who are you? Like it's literally who the fuck are you? Like nigga monde. So yeah, it's a song I wrote about my ex. And yeah, I don't like talking about my ex, but for you guys, I will. Anyway, I wrote the song about my ex and telling my ex how much I love them and everything, but they still crushed me. And then one time we wanted to get back together. I'm like, okay, so who the fuck are you? Keep on wanting to come back to me, and you know how much you did to me. I'm like, you know what? I gave you love. I gave you this. Fuck off now. You lost your turn. You lost your turn. Yeah. Let's get it. Liga monde, liga monde, liga mo nyago nar chakuon he. Time I pass by, noru chogindago. Upaije kuma nar chumpogi he. I found another noru poda nar I he. I stood by you, cause I loved you. Noru we heke kaji karyogo afsafa dije noru porigo nanaganda. Asma shu, asma tu. Odikajina reta wajunya. Kachikal saramikuwe chitu hanya saranginji. Hemboginji, Igetao, me up some middle up shit. I gave you a chance, but you stepped on me. I look around me and the things I see. I realized, oh man, this is all I need. Nigga monde, nigga monde, nigga mo nyago nara chaku on hey. Yeah.